What's up, my friends and family? Welcome back to the store and this channel. We're filling up some inventory late at night for a very busy Sunday. Expect it to be a very busy Sunday. Felicia always does our inventory check and refill while I shoot this video every week. Thank you for your constant support and hitting the like button. It really helps the channel and the small business. So if you want to do that right now, that would be really appreciated. Thank you, and let's get into this video. So running this store has never been an easy task, right? And many of you have probably seen that in my older videos. Some of my videos are more realistic and can sometimes have a negative spin to them because we may be having a bad day. But that's the way we want to run this channel. We want to run it where we show the ups and the downs and the positives and the negatives, and we want to give you a realistic picture of what it takes to open your own business, which is not going to be all sunshine and rainbows. We don't want to be a fake channel here. So we will tell you everything that it comes with, whether it's the 12-hour days or the days where we make more money than we ever have in the past. Just like anything in life, it has its ups and downs, and we're here to show you that in its full detail. If you can follow that and you really enjoy that, please hit that subscribe button down below. This journey in business for me and Felicia has been eye-opening, and we're only going to go onwards and upwards from here, as I hope you do as well. So let's get into this video. It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a good one though, because we have a lot to share today. So thanks for coming along. So for a specific example, it's Saturday night and we're here stocking the shelves, filling everything up for tomorrow, because on a positive side, tomorrow we actually don't work. Mind you, how do we do this? Well, we have two very qualified, they're probably going to watch this video, employees that are going to take this store on. And I'm just filling it up with inventory to hopefully make their day run as smoothly as possible. So there's a pro, we don't have to come in tomorrow. There's a con, we're stocking the shelves on a Saturday night. This is all part of the game. This is all part of what you need to do to run a successful business. And you will have to sacrifice short term for the long term gain. Maybe one day, we'll have full weeks off, but as of now, even having 1 to 2 days off in a row is a blessing that I'm going to take. So you want to take your small wins now, and hopefully you have the big wins in the future. Small wins first though, let's focus on those. So over the last 2.5 years, this store has seen a steady growth month over month. Now, we're not talking huge jumps month to month. We're not saying every single month was more than the last. We're saying it kind of went on a upward incline, maybe like that. It hit downwards and upwards, pros and cons all the way through. But it's more of a up and down graph that keeps going up, and not crazy, spikes and valleys, right? We're talking very gradual. It is very hard to grow a physical location business. You really need to get your name out there. You really need to build a reputation in your neighborhood. So as long as you're headed on the upward trend, you need to be patient. And that's something I struggle with personally, is patience for this business. I know how long it takes to really get a hold of the community you're in, and you don't want to be working for free. You don't want to be working for less than minimum wage. But unfortunately, at the very start, I'm going to be real with you, you may be working for pennies to get your business off the ground. We're making it better and better every single day, right, Fel?
Right.
Nice. And what I'm getting at by making it better and better every single day is we're trying to make this place as efficient and the best possible shopping experience that people can virtually get in a space this size, with the best inventory that turns the quickest, therefore increasing our total revenue every single day. So truthfully, and I've been bothering Felicia with this one for maybe 2 weeks, this one quote: the limit does not exist. You want to repeat that over here, Fel? The limit does not exist. And I hope that sticks with you guys in any business, because working a regular job or a 9 to 5, you're capped out at your salary. You may be already at the peak that you can make at your job, and that's fine. People there's people that want to work jobs and there's people that want to be an entrepreneur. They're both fine careers, and one isn't better than the other. I prefer doing it the entrepreneur route because truthfully, the main benefit I see is the limit does not exist. I basically, if we make the right moves around here, the limit truly does not exist. And also, yes, there's a high risk factor. It can go the other way on us. But, and if you want to comment below, it's just so motivating to realize when you're in business, especially this one, you can physically see it growing. The limit does not exist. And to further explain that, truthfully, as long as we can keep expanding and getting more inventory in here, we'll reach a limit in here. But then there's the possibility of having another location or expanding the size of this location, as if there is space to expand, which rumor has it we may be doing that, but I'm not sure exactly when. You just can't stop growing. And then at the end, when you really need, when you really don't want to grow anymore, that's your choice. But you have the choice to stop at a certain point. With a job, you're limited. $14, $15, $16 an hour, 40 hours a week. There's only so much you can actually work. Physically speaking, you can really only work a certain amount of hours before you collapse, right? When you're in business, if you have a true business, it can work for you and you can use your money in that business to make you more money without you physically having to trade your time for money. I hope I'm not losing you guys. I ramble a lot when I get excited, but the limit does not exist. So what I'm showing you guys is sacrifice right here. Look at this poor baby lamb stressing out over all this inventory. We picked up about I know my voice is cracked.
Little boy.
I'm leaving it. About $500 worth of inventory. We had to pick it up because we needed it quick. We sold out of a lot of stuff today, and we're not going to be here tomorrow. So we're going to price it all tonight and fill up this store because truthfully, the more you have, the more you sell in this business. And there is no limit, if you know what I mean.
The limit does not exist.
The limit truly does not exist when you're in business. Take that into consideration. The sky is the limit.
And there's no limit to the sky.
Okay, you can add that. And if things go well for you, you can keep building until you want to stop. I'll give you a quick rundown on how we're growing, how we keep pushing the limits here, which there is no limit because it doesn't exist, is when we first opened the store, having $1,000 in revenue a day was a good day. We were happy. It's profitable. There's only 2 of us working. We don't have a lot of inventory. We don't have much to worry about. We were okay with that. There'd be days we did under 1,000 around here. I'll be honest with you guys. Those days are slow. And some winter days in January, we'd hit under $1,000. But nowadays, we've seen growth in this store that almost double that $1,000 a day is normal around here. So to show you the growth we've had in 1 to 2 years, now that we're figuring out what people want, stocking the right things, bringing more and more inventory to fill people's baskets, $1,000 a day just is unheard of now. Even if we get to $1,500 a day is not the best day anymore, and that's the reality. We're not greedy, but a small store like this, 2 people working, there's really not a lot of expenses besides waste, hydro, rent, and to pay ourselves. $2,000 a day is something we're very comfortable with now, and as long as we keep doing things right, it's only upwards from here. And the limit, really, there is no limit. So that's what we're happy about. The limit does not exist. Doing some pricing right now, changing a little bit of prices for tomorrow. Watermelon just went down to $6.99. I know it's not the best price, but it's a very big sized watermelon, okay? $6.99, that's a good price. That feeds a whole family. I have at least 10 people this size of watermelon right now. So welcome to the back room. This is when you either come back here, you start crying, like what the hell did I get myself into? Or, you come back here walking in like a big shot, you just
or
had a
you
nice...
feel like garbage.
Or that. And you're gonna have both days. You're gonna have that day where you feel good, or one day you feel like crap because nothing got done and you're behind and it wasn't very busy. There's gonna be a million different reasons. Just know that you're gonna have both days, just like you'll have a good day at a regular job or not. It's not all sunshine and rainbows owning a small business, which I tell people who fantasize about owning restaurants or cafes that it is actually a grind, literally, to own a business, but it can pay off as much as you want it to because there's no limit. So to show you the data or the numbers that this store did to really prove and drill the point that the limit doesn't exist is, let's say, give our first month in business, we did about, I think, 30,000 in sales. And this past April, we did about 75,000 in sales. The only thing that really changed is we got better at what we were doing. We got more inventory. We learned what sells. We started buying better. You know, we made more profit. It's not just more sales. We learned the ropes of the game, and we're only going to keep getting better in this business. And physical locations like this are very hard to grow. So it just shows you the difference it can make by small, simple changes day to day and how they pay off in the long term. You know, after 2 years, those day-to-day changes that we made that we thought wouldn't really mean anything in the time all added up into being double, triple the sales on certain days. So it just goes to show, you know, you don't have to judge yourself on how far, you know, what you did that day, but what you're doing every single day for the long-term plan. So I think I've made the point on the quote. I'm not going to say it anymore. I've made it quite a lot in this. I've said it quite a lot in this video, and we're going to end it here. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you made it this far, please subscribe down below. We are constantly growing and plugging away, trying to make this thing work. I hope you're having a great life yourself. So yeah, enjoy your night, have a beer, have some fun, and hopefully you start your business or your business keeps growing and making you as happy as can be. Because truthfully, the limit does not exist.